Exponential practice 4.5. Applications of exponential functions. Dina planted a 2.4 feet high mango tree and grows at a rate of 2.5 feet a year. How many years will it take to be 27.5 feet tall? Well, it was 2.4 feet plus 2.5. We'll keep pressing enter until we get to 27.4. Oh, and count. So that would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 years. Looks like it. In other words, that would have been 2.4 plus 2.5 every year x, but replace x with 10. Let's try some 0.4. On the other hand, you can add those together. That's after 1 year, plus, if it's growing 2.5 every year, to n minus 1 years after that. So it'd be 10 minus 1 for 9 more years. Same thing. 27.4. Next. Hopefully they'll be forgiven for that slight error. So your salary increases 4% per year, $45,000 a year, to nearest hundredth after 8 years of service. Okay, so write 45,000. That's where she starts. I'm going to multiply that by 4%, so that's 1 plus 4% is 4, divided by 100. Go to the right, raise it to the power, and how many years did we say? 8. Which gets increased once a year, so it's 1 times 8. And if you want to get technical, that's going back here and divide this by 1. Have to be careful with that. Anyway, and let's try it again. This time, put 4,500 point, so it'll convert to decimal. You can also do this. You can do Control Enter, get the decimal, or type 4,500.00 1 plus 4% to the power of 8, 6158, which is 6,100. 61. Well, there's something missing. I think I forgot. It's 45,000. So in any case, okay, to get the machine to do it for you, I wonder if I could ask the machine to do it for me. -2, would that work? No, didn't like that. To 0. Yeah, that's the nearest whole number. Anyway, that function doesn't work that way. Looking at the heads, they ask you to use this formula. Use the general formula of compound interest. P is the principal amount. A is your final amount. Present value, final value. 1 plus r divided by n, nt. Look at the n's match. That's the number of compounding periods, how many payments of the annual percentage interest are that you're going to pay out. So monthly is n equal to 12. Got that. So that's 1,500 1 plus, let's see, 4% interest. 12 to the power 12 times 6 for 6 years. This is unhappy. And there's cent, which means hundreds. Good. Times 1 plus 0.0 or 0.04 divided by 12. Close it, raise it to the 12 times 6. 19, 6 and 11 cents. Okay. The number of beads is decreasing 2.5% a year for, it starts with 8 million beads. How many beads in 6 years? Okay. Start with 8. Multiply that by 1 minus 2.5% per year. Dividing by 1. Necessary. Go to the right. Raise it to the 1 times 6. Which is 6. And press enter. Since you have a decimal in the calculation, comes out as a decimal, 6.87. And the nearest hundredth would be, look at these three. If that 2 is greater than or equal to 5, raise it to an 8. It's not. Leave it at 6.87. 0.87. Also, you can ask to round this answer. Round this answer to the nearest 2 decimal places. I'll do it for you. The number of trees in a forest is decreasing by 1% every year. You started with 10 million trees. How many millions of trees will there be in 8 years? Round to the nearest hundredth. Again, that's 10. Would be 10 times 1 minus, or increase or decrease? Decreasing by 1%. 0.01, 1%, or 1 divided by 100. The next power of 8 years from now. So 1 times 8, which is just 8. And it didn't put decimal in that calculation, so we control enter that. 9.22 to the nearest hundredth. Round that to 2 decimal places. 9.23. Again, because you look at here, see that that's 7 right there is greater than 5, so make that a 3. In the year 2003, approximately 100 million TVs 600 million TVs in use, and it was projected the amount of TVs would increase by 20% every year. Based on this model, how many TVs we have in 2008 around to the nearest million TVs? So we start at 600, multiplied by 1 plus 20% to the power of 2008 minus 2003, and control enter. Around this number to the nearest whole, 0 decimal places, so 1483, because this is a 9, is greater than 5, so that makes that a 3. 1493. Okay, in 2000 times, no, not 2000, 400 million telephones. And 1 plus or 1 minus? Increase. See? Increase at a rate. Increase at a rate 5%. 2006. That's 6 years. So we add 5% divided by 1, or to the power of 2006 minus 2000. Control enter. Or could have added a decimal. 536. Oh my gosh, I typed 546. Whoops. I meant 536. Well, same expression. So, enter. Except this is 500. And 2005. 10%. I'll control enter again. 805. So from 2000 to 2005, increased by a rate of 10%. And 500 million computers is 805 computers, million computers. It's the nearest millions. And number of fish in the sea decreasing by 3.5% every year in 1 year. So how many? So, oops. 100, 1 minus 2.5% to the power 6, 0. Let's see, is increasing by 3% every year. 1 year it has 100 million. How many millions of fish will there be in 6 years? Round to the nearest hundredth. That's 754. That makes this a 75. Okay. 80.75. 2,400 million telephones are projected in 5%. 276. We did this already. For 100. 1 plus 0.05. So it's a 105% increase. And 2006 minus 2000, 536. Oops, almost did it again. Okay, so a seed dandelion flower weighs this many grams, 10 to the negative 3, 1,000th of a gram. A dandelion itself can weigh up to 1,000 grams, 10 to the 3. How many times heavier is a dandelion than its seeds? Leave your answer in the form of a to the b times heavier. So that's basically the dandelion to the power 3 to the right, push to the right, and then divide by 10 to the power of negative 3. And you should be able to do this in your head. That'd be 3 minus 3. These negative 3 have to go up. So it's 10 to the 6th, which is what that is. 10 raised to the 6, because there's 6 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See? Oops. Yeah. So write this as the answer. 10, shift, and 6, and then 6. Okay. The population of the Vatican. Population of India is India to the Vatican. So India is 10 to the 3 divided by 10 to the 4. 3 plus 4, 7. 10 to the power of 7. Check it. Same as this one over here, except that negative 3 is a negative 4, and that's a 3. You should really using the account with your name on it so you can get credit for it. So you can see your stats. So go ahead,